Hello, friends, foodies, food lovers. I'm going to make a quick video here on making hummus. It's one of my favorite condiments, one of my favorite dipping sauces. Absolutely love it. Super easy to make, and definitely something you can try again. This is going to be just a basic recipe. You can add whatever you want, and you can add roasted peppers, you can add pine nuts, you can add cilantro, you can add pesto, all kinds of stuff. It's just endless to what you can make with it. So just want to show you this really quick. So I have 2 cans of chickpeas right here. Yeah, I'm using canned. But dump it right into my food processor. I already have 4 cloves of garlic in there, and I just chopped those cloves up. And then I'm going to add 2 cans again. 2 cans of chickpeas are known as garbanzo beans. Simple. The reason I use the chickpeas in a can is because they really are cooked 100% even, and it's easier that way versus cooking them yourselves. I mean, it's not a complicated, certainly not a complicated thing to cook, but for the overall dish, I think making it from canned comes out a little bit better. So anyway, it's up to you. I'm going to add some salt, a couple pinches of salt in there, a couple turns of black pepper. Take some fresh lemon juice. Add lemon juice here. So I'm going to squeeze that in. Okay. Again, we're making fresh hummus. I have a food processor here. Add some more lemon juice to it. Okay. And then the secret ingredient, of course, which is tahini. Tahini is nothing more than sesame paste. You can imagine grinding up all those little tiny seeds, which are sesame. They're little itty bitty tiny, like the size of a pencil lead. Grinding those up, that's it. So anyway, super simple, super easy. Again, you got your chickpeas in here. You got your garlic, 4 or 5 cloves. You could put 10 cloves. I mean, really, there's no limit. Other options is to add cumin in there. Many different. You can make it more Mediterranean. You can make it more, different options. I'm going to add half a cup of tahini. So this is 2 ounces. So 4 ounces. That's 4 ounces of tahini. Then we're going to puree it. Check it in. Look at it. Scrape down the sides of the bowl. You could also do it in a blender. You can also do it in a mortar and pestle, of course. There's many different ways. Get that right, of course. So right now it has a nice lemony taste to it. Definitely has a nice nice flavors that I like. Try to add a little more salt to it, of course. And then to finish it off, to really give it that silky texture that I'm looking for, I'm going to slowly infuse some olive oil. I have some really nice olive oil here. It's called Fran Antonia. I love it. I think it's really good. I don't know if you can quite see it, but I'm infusing it nice and slowly. Slow steam. about a quarter cup to a half cup of olive oil. That's pretty much it right there. You got this beautiful hummus, beautiful, beautiful creamy texture now. Still just a tiny bit. Wow, incredible. So now I'm gonna add a couple other items to this that I think will really add just a little kick to it. So believe it or not, modern version, I'm gonna add a little sriracha, okay? Just a tiny bit. You don't wanna make it spicy, but just to bring the whole flavors together. This will give it a nice little punch. And there we have it, this beautiful, creamy, wonderful chickpea puree. I had to get some pita bread or some chips, something to dip it in there, vegetables. The list goes on. I'll make a nice pita pocket with some grilled vegetables in there. Be really, really delicious. Mix it all together and then serve that. Maybe some falafels. I mean, really, you can do all kinds of amazing stuff. I even marinated meats with it, marinated chicken, and then put that on the grill. Gives it this nice kind of nutty bean flavor to it, which I think is really cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Super easy. Like I said, 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Start with that, puree them, chop it up. You could do it by hand. And we had 2 cans of chickpeas. They were 16 ounces each. Again, I'm using Goya, just happens to be what I had available. And then I add olive oil to that, tahini paste, salt and pepper, a little bit of sriracha. Cayenne would work good if you could put a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne in there. Really bring the flavors together, and lemon juice. Olive oil, again, we're using a nice extra virgin olive oil here. And that's it, puree it, nice and smooth. And that's it, voila, thank you.